Do you have an Etsy shop? If so, we have that in common. And while I used to sell handmade party decorations in my Etsy shop, I now sell printables because it's a great way to use your creative skills to make passive income. If you have an Etsy shop, you've probably spent a lot of time researching how to get more sales and how to create more revenue in your Etsy business. Am I right? So I want to get a little woo-woo with you and talk about how to manifest money in your Etsy shop. So the term manifesting means that you want to make something happen in your 3D reality and that you want to have something that you don't already have. But that can seem hard, right? Maybe you've tried to manifest in the past and it didn't work for you. Before I truly understood manifesting, I read the books about how you're supposed to write it down and focus on what you want and say it aloud twice a day and all the other things. But I still couldn't figure out this whole money manifestation thing. But then I learned that if you want to manifest money, it all starts in our wealth consciousness. What does that even mean? Well, in short, it's how to manifest money. Okay, no, but it means that the money we see in our Etsy dashboards is directly related to how we think about money first. The idea of wealth consciousness explains how people like Mike Tyson and lotto winners alike go completely bankrupt after they have made millions upon millions of dollars. It's because they have a poor wealth consciousness. Once I learned about wealth consciousness, it dawned on me that I had a lot of past beliefs about money that were hindering me from making more money in my Etsy shop. The key is that once you uncover these past beliefs about money, it's time to focus on making a change to your money consciousness in order to figure out how to manifest money. Because you must do this first in order to manifest money in your Etsy shop and of course elsewhere in your life. And I believe that the key to changing your money consciousness in order to manifest more money into your life is questioning everything you have ever learned about money, which is exactly what I did. As you start to question things and practice these new ways of thinking about money, you'll start to realize that these things you thought were fact were merely only beliefs. And these beliefs have been affecting your money story. In addition to questioning past beliefs, I suggest focusing on releasing resistance every time you spend money. Therefore, I focus on who the money is benefiting. Could it be helping a store worker, a small business owner, or a single mom? When I spend money, I consciously make the decision to feel good about it. I focus on the idea that as it flows out, it will flow back in. I say to myself, the more I spend, the more I make. Lastly, I have been doing some major subconscious reprogramming, which I think is heavily responsible for the big shifts that I've been seeing. So what have I been able to manifest since starting these practices? Well, so far I've made over $100,000 on Etsy, so that's a start. But the best thing is seeing how it impacts my life in other areas as well. For example, shortly after implementing these strategies, we ended up getting the opportunity to refinance our house and lower our monthly payments. When we went on a family trip, we had things given to us out of thin air. Most shockingly was when I purchased a plane ticket that I was feeling major resistance to because it had gone up $200 overnight. So I consciously released all resistance and said, this is something I want to do, and the money is being well spent. Later that day, my husband called me with some exciting news. Someone had bought this thing off of eBay that we had been trying to sell for months. It was enough to take care of my entire plane ticket. It was the proof I needed to set me off on my manifesting journey. All this to say that you can focus on all the SEO strategies and all the external things in order to try to get more sales on Etsy. But at the end of the day, you might have money blocks that are holding you back. If this rings true for you, I'd love for you to put in the comments below what money blocks you think are coming up for you that are hindering you from seeing success on Etsy and in other areas of your life. This will help me on how I can make more videos moving forward to help you release some of these blocks so that you can start seeing these sales on Etsy and getting better results in your life. I can't wait to hear from you, and I will see you in the next video.